Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are back for another race here in Down South Racing League. So we got qualifying happening right now. So we're gonna see what these guys can do. We got the tower up, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen here. You don't preach. Go to the top of the board right there. The lights, guys. See Connor Fox trying to turn the lap. He put it fourth fastest right there. So Grant Thompson coming out on track. Here he comes to. He's on his first lap, so he's going to come around and put a time down right here. See what happens. Puts a time down, second fastest. Also Chase Bradlin put a lap down. He goes fifth fastest. Jared Fowler also going. They're going to go ahead and take that spot away and be fourth fastest. Grant Thompson not able to pick it up right there. Going to keep it in second place. Dalton Creature, fastest car on the track right now. See Patrick McPeak, he's turning a lap, trying to figure out some speed, see what he does right here. He's able to pick it up. Picks it up to 15:11. Dustin Hardy, he's putting down a lap, or he's just coming around to take his lap. We'll just have to see what he can do here. Comes around. First lap, puts it fifth fastest in the 14.97. 14.97. So, about to see right here. Comes back around. Be able to pick it up. Picks it up to a 14.93. A 14.93. That's going to put him fourth fastest. I believe Chase Brown's out here just turning laps. He may have another lap that he wants to do. We will just have to see. I believe that's going to wrap up practice. We're going to go ahead and see if we can bring Dalton Creature here and get a word with him real fast. Hey, Dalton Swain, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, I see you sitting on the pole with a 1485, man. How's the car and how's the track feeling?
It's good. So the track is good. Track feels fast. Was surprised at where I put it. It's a little slick on the beginning of the run, but towards the end it definitely clears up, tightens up a little bit. I'm trying to disable. I got Dustin talking in the race. It's confusing me. No, I mean track is good. It's gonna be a fun race. I hope. Hopefully, I can keep it out here and get that points league back.
Yeah, definitely something you'd want to do and want to keep it out front, especially for 120 laps that y'all got to run. So, do you think there's gonna be a lot of tire saving, or do you think it's just gonna be kind of a run as hard as you can and try to get a good gap?
Yeah, I'm gonna be saving tires for sure. So hopefully that's not the plan of everybody else. We do have a set in the pits if we need them. If the opportunity comes somewhere around or right before lap 60, I'll probably come in and get two. But other than that, if it goes green, then yeah, we'll definitely be saving.
Alrighty, well, it was good talking to you, man. Hopefully you can keep that thing out front.
Yeah, hey, it's pretty today, isn't it? That sun glistening off that spec map, looking pretty.
Oh yeah, you get a beautiful looking car. A lot of beautiful looking cars out here. So maybe y'all can keep them all clean.
Oh yeah, DC Designs, y'all check me out. I'll get you taken care of. Get you looking sweet.
There you go. Alrighty, well, it was good talking to you, man.
All right, buddy. Hey, you good luck throughout the race. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Always a lot of jokesters around here. A lot of jokes, but it's all in good fun. We always have fun here in Down South Racing League with these guys. Dustin and Dalton, man, couldn't ask for a better group of guys to run a league. They do an amazing job every chance they get. As you can see, that 36 car, I mean, a lot of beautiful cars out here. You got Grant Thompson, his outside. Pull up the grid right here. As you can see, Dalton Creech on the pole with Grant Thompson, his outside, with Cole Peavy, Dustin Hardy, Zach Smith, Chase Spradlin in the 6th spot. You got Jared Fowler, Trevor Baden, Connor Fox, Patrick Peak, and Ethan Storms are going to round out your field tonight. So I believe Ethan might be race control, so do not quote me on that he is actually racing. Alright, as you seen him pull off right there. Take a look at these cars. It's a beautiful pink and teal car, pink and blue. Grant Thompson, Cole Peavy, Dustin Hardy, all these cars shining. Alright, Dustin Hardy in another beautiful car. You got Zach Smith still running his car. Chase Spradlin also running a good looking car. You got Jared Fowler back there. He's running, I believe he's still running. Throw back to his dad, but still a very good looking car. You got Trevor Baden running his car, but we're getting ready to go to the green flag. Here we go. You see him getting ready to wave that flag. So here they go. Green flag in the air right there. They take off. Dalton Creech on the inside, Grant Thompson on the outside. But look at Dustin Hardy already in that 3rd spot. He started on the outside and already found his way to the bottom of the track. So don't count him out. We'll just have to see what he can do right here. As you can see right there, he is definitely driving his heart out. Dustin Hardy, Grant Thompson, Cole Peavy, these guys really driving these cars. Trying to figure it out. We'll just have to see. Down the backstretch they go, down into 3 and 4. See Zach Smith trying to make it work. See these cars back here, side by side. You got Connor Fox, Jared Fowler, Connor Fox, Chase Spradlin, Trevor Baden, Patrick McPeak. These guys maybe just sticking back, maybe just to try to save these tires. But you see Dustin Hardy already putting the pressure down on Dalton Creech, so we'll just have to see how that plays out. See, front of that number 8 is a little bit scratched up. You see a little bit of paint scratch on the tape there, so maybe already having to use that bumper just a little bit on Dalton Creech. Maybe just letting him know, hey, it's time to go. We've got to roll. These cars behind them, they will close up fast. It will take no time for these cars back here, especially a car like Grant Thompson. He's one of the faster guys, along with Dalton Creech and Dustin Hardy. I mean, those 3 are usually the fastest on track, but Like I said, don't count out some of these back guys. They'll work their way up front and they'll figure it out, and they'll try to run away with this thing. All it takes is one mistake and you'll be in the back of the pack. But you see Dalton Creech, Dustin Hardy still going at it. Like Dalton said, he's going to try to save tires and do what he can to save these tires. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Right now, it's working though. He's able to hang on to it. Ooh, you see him a little loose right there. That's the kind of mistake Dustin is looking for, so that he can try to get by and can try to take advantage of that. Dalton Creech driving it in deep, driving it in hard, just trying to hold that bottom, trying to not let that bottom lane open up, because as soon as he does, Dustin is going to take advantage of that. You're going to see Dustin is definitely showing his nose, is definitely looking low. A beautiful looking car, beautiful number 8. 54 car, don't count him out. Like I said, Grant Thompson is a fast guy, and he just closed the gap up to these guys, but also Cole Peavy has closed up the gap to Grant. So we'll just have to see what happens. Jared Fowler finally worked his way around Zach Smith. He's chasing down these front runners, so we'll see what he can do once he catches up to these guys. Definitely an exciting race so far. Right now, everybody's just kind of riding. They're doing an amazing job. Dalton Creechy is creating a little bit of a gap right now. But how long can he keep that gap up? How big can he make it? Well, Shaw Layton throwing up a laughing face. Everybody just kind of riding. Everybody's being smart, playing it smart. Oh, I just realized, I just looked over and realized that my thing was not on me, but 20 laps complete so far. Coming around to complete lap, or sorry, the completed lap 20, coming around now to complete lap 21. So, guys, definitely running hard, running good lines, keeping it all clean. You see, Zach Smith is kind of falling back just a little bit, but maybe just trying to save tire. Patrick McPeak kind of running back there, just seems to just be kind of riding around. So maybe he's also doing the same thing, just trying to ride around, do what he can do. So we'll just have to see. Patrick McPeak with Grizzly Steel Structures. You see Pink Mermaid, Nelson Designs, Nelson Roofing all over that car. Zach Smith. Got a few logos on there. Connor Fox. Kind of see Alec, I believe. Yeah, DC Designs on front of that car. You see Trevor Vaden, Coca-Cola. Jared Fowler, Nelson Roofing. Nelson Designs on that car. Dustin Hardy with Hardy Designs on that car. Dalton Creech with DC Designs on that car. Burns Performance also. Yeah, definitely doing an amazing job though. No wrecks so far or anything like that. I talked with a few of the drivers and they were expecting a few wrecks, but not too many. But these guys definitely doing an amazing job, doing what they can. So it's definitely giving the room that they need, definitely doing what they need to do. These laps ticking off fast already. 30 laps down. Nearly 30 laps complete. See Connor Fox trying to catch up to Trevor Baden and try to get around him, but Jared Fowler maybe just kind of biding his time, waiting for those guys to make a mistake in front of him. These guys are kind of running all over each other, but not really trying to wreck each other. Jared Fowler, he's running a little bit higher than these guys, maybe running a more conservative line. He's running, a lot of guys they were trying to round that curve, but he's running a little bit off that curve. Kind of running leaving like maybe half a lane in between him and that curve. They're doing a good job. Dalton Creek still your leader. 33 laps complete, doing an amazing job right now. A little bit of a wider shot, see some of these cars going by. Let's go Dark Horse. There you go. You see Sneaky 14 saying, let's go Dark Horse Motorsports. Guys doing all they can though to keep this thing out front. See, Dustin, he just closed that gap back up to Dalton. I mean, he's running right on his bumper again. So, just have to see. I mean, it'd definitely be a game of who's got more tire at the end of this thing. Y'all are watching, make sure to drop your race winner prediction down in the chat. Who do y'all have that's going to win this race and everything like that? But I mean, this race is a little bit of a more toned down race. But you got to think, 120 laps. Once we get down to the nitty gritty of these last few laps, it'll definitely get more exciting. But everybody trying to save tires, save car, not tear the car up too early on in this race. Thompson told Peavy right there, still running bumper to bumper, but Jared Fowler still kind of in that, let's say, draft. Front runner guesses Creech, Dark Horse, I'd say Peavy. See, Sneaky saying over there saying that he believes Cole Peavy might run away with this thing, but I'm not too sure. He's been able to get around Dalton Creek so far. He's been able to hold that front position and to keep it out front. 45 laps or 44 laps complete so far. Guys definitely doing all that they can. Trevor Baden, he's actually kind of getting up there and trying to run a little bit closer to these guys. He's slowly, surely working his way back up there. We'll just have to see what he can do once he gets up there. Zach Smith back there. He's actually kind of kept it in front of these guys, so we'll just have to see. But Connor Fox has kind of fell back just a little bit. Maybe just running back there. Maybe just back there trying to save the tire, save the car. Patrick and Peak, Chase Spradlin, they're still kind of just riding too, so maybe a good strategy. We'll just have to see. Dalton Creech opening up that gap. Like I said, once again, he is creating a gap in between him and Dustin. 52 laps complete, coming up 1.5 over 53 laps complete now. We're about halfway through the race. We will just have to see. You can definitely tell how the track is definitely changed from the start of this race. At the start of this race, it was just kind of gray at the bottom. Now it's actually, you can see a black line starting to form. You can see it getting shiny at the bottom of the track, and more rubber is being laid down. These guys, we can go on board with Dustin Hardy. On board with him. Looking out the driver's side window, you see Grant Thompson, Cole Peavy back there. This is a good shot to see how close he's riding to that curve. You see, he's also running like a little bit of a gap in between, right there at the end. He rides right up on that curve and hear him back out. You get a good view of how they're running. You see Dalton Creech, that car kind of moving around and from just kind of trying to keep that thing rolling pretty good. Looking out the other side of the window, you can definitely see how good looking this car is. Yeah, definitely doing all they can though. Now we're past the halfway point now, and it's time to either make it or break it right here. We'll just have to see. Got up and run as hard as they can. Cars, Connor Fox bringing it down pit road. See right there. Too sure what's going on with that car. We're on pit road, maybe trying to get that set of tires. So we'll just have to see. They may feel like everybody else is going to come down and get that set of tires, and maybe he's trying to be the first one to get that set. So we will just have to see. But Patrick, you see Patrick Peak? Yeah, he is not let this group honestly get away from him. Man, they've just been kind of riding behind them. But to Jared Fowler, he's fell back just a little bit. So we'll just have to see. You Connor Fox is just gonna kind of try to blend back into the track. Gonna be very respectful and keep it on the bottom. So with those brand new tires, you're definitely gonna see a difference between him and the rest of these cars with a brand new set on. But we will just have to see. Kind of riding in front of Zach Smith right now. Dalton Creech, see a little bit of a gap. Dustin Hardy kind of followed back. Grant Thompson actually worked his way up into that second position. Just have to see. Does Grant Thompson have enough? Up on 74 laps complete. There you see it right there at the top. 74 laps complete. These guys, and it's crunch time now. We're getting down to the nitty gritty of this race. It's definitely going to be good. Dustin Hardy, Cole Peavy battling it out for that 4th spot. You see Connor Fox, he's working his way back up through this field. Doing what he can, driving that car as hard as he can. Trying to run that bottom line, trying to keep Cole Peavy behind him. But it's going to be a hard time for them both to keep Zach or Connor Fox behind him, especially who's got 4 fresh tires, 4 fresh Hoosiers. So we'll just have to see. Connor Fox running kind of a high line, kind of diving it down low, maybe trying to get to the inside of one of these cars. See, oh, Connor Fox is going to move to the inside of Cole Peavy and take that inside. He said, hey, I got 4 fresh tires and it's time for me to go, so I'm going to get going. Been trying to work around Dustin Hardy there. Not quite able to just yet. Still trying, but Dustin Hardy definitely driving the wheels off of that car, trying to keep it out front. But you can see right there, Grant Thompson, he has closed up that gap to Dalton Creech. So we'll just have to see. But they're 83 laps complete. These guys running hard. Grant Thompson, he's closed up to that bumper. A little bit different line, kind of driving it in high and diving it in low at exit. So close it up just a little bit more. Does he use the bumper this early on, or does he wait, or does he just kind of ride behind and just wait? Or to see him, he is trying to set up the pass. See, Dalton Creek's definitely running a low line, trying to keep it on the bottom, wanting to keep this front runner position, wanting to win another race this season. Let's see who has more tire at the end of this race. This is Camaro versus Toyota, Chevy versus Toyota. Oh, caution is out. Oh, Trevor Brayton, almost rolls the car over. Let's have to see what happened here. I'm gonna go back and take a look at it. See right here. Coming out of 3 and 4. They caught up to Dustin Hardy. He got around Cole. Oh, Cole just barely gets to the back of him. Everybody jumps the curb to get around. Oh, almost pulls out in front of everybody. Man, not what you wanted to see right there. As you can see right there, everybody come down to get tires. So, Grant Thompson, he actually made it. I thought he might have pulled a little bit too far forward, but it looks like everybody made it. Oh, Grant Thompson actually got out first. Grant Thompson, now your new leader. Getting doubled up, they're getting ready. Grant Thompson going to take the lead right there. Dalton Creek's trying to work into his inside. Have to see what happens here. Thompson still your leader. Dalton Creek, see him trying to get back up there. Coming around 95 laps complete that time by. Dalton Creek's closing up that gap just a little bit, but also Dustin Hardy closing that gap. Chase Bradley, Patrick McPeak, another one of those cars that is closing up that gap. He's trying to run that bottom, trying to keep these cars behind him. Doesn't want to let these cars by, but Trevor Baton is right on his bumper, letting him know, hey, it's time to go now. I need to get by. 24 laps to go. It's time to take the gloves off and bare knuckle these cars around this track and get these positions. Time for games now. Dustin Hardy trying to make it work. Chase Bradley, you see him trying to look to the inside. Dustin Hardy almost got there. So Zach Smith. And running it way wide, way down into the corner, trying to make that work. Patrick McPeak maybe trying to get it top 5. We'll just have to see. Grant Thompson looking a little loose right there, not by much. Definitely driving the wheels off of this car. Dalton Creek's Dustin Hardy. they were both wanting to catch him and run up there with him. So we will just have to see. Oh, you see him run right up on Dalton. He is wanting to get there. Yellow flag is back out. Maybe it has to do with a few of these cars back here. Cole Peavy, Jared Fowler, they were all slow on the track. These three cars may have been involved. We'll have to go back and take a look and see what happened. Oh. Wrong button is on me. See right here? They're Vaden trying to use that bottom side of the track again. Oh, stepped on the curb and had to jump on the brakes and just nowhere for these guys to go. They all tried to lock it up and tried not to hit them, but there's nowhere for them to go. The track filled up like that. Not what you wanted to see. Oh, PV, Jared Fowler coming down to. We get their cars looked at by the pit crews. Make sure everything is still pointing the same way. But for all the people that are watching now that we're down, so probably less than 20 laps to go now. Drop your race winner predictions down there again, and let me know who you got. We'll just have to see. I just want to give a huge shout out to these guys that are running this league, Dustin and Dalton Creech. They do Dustin Hardy and Dalton Creech do an amazing job. They do this all the time. Every week. I wasn't here Monday. I feel bad for that. But I'm gonna try to be here every week from now. Or I'm trying to make every race now. I missed one race. Sorry about that to everybody that was expecting it on Monday, as on me. Been a bit of a long week, but getting ready to go back to the green flag. Grant Thompson, it is on him. Takes off. Dalton Creech gets a good start with him. They're able to get down to the inside, but does he use that bumper? 14 laps to go. 13 laps to go at the line. Here they come. 13 laps to go. You see these guys. Zach Smith, he works to the inside of Chase Spradlin, but Cole Peavy also trying to get to that inside. Guys back here wanting to get up there and run. 13 laps to go there for Dalton Creech and Grant Thompson. Who has the better tires? Who has the better car at the end of the race? Dalton Creech led so much of this race. To lead that much and then to lose it would just be a disappointment. So we'll just have to see. Dalton Creech definitely driving it in low, driving it in hard, trying to close up that gap. But Grant just running a longer line, maybe just trying to arc diamond that corner, maybe get more of a run, but doesn't seem to be working as Dalton Creech has not lost any ground on him, still running right on his bumper. This guy's definitely doing all that they can. Less than 10 laps to go, 9 laps to go, coming around. This time by will be, or next time, I'm sorry, next time by will be 8 laps to go. See Dustin Hardy working to the inside of Dalton Creech almost. He is there. Dustin Hardy is there. Does he use the bumper though? Zach Smith working to the inside of Dustin Hardy. Oh, maybe a little bit of contact, not quite. Dustin Hardy definitely holding him down there and definitely squeezing him. Maybe a little bit right there. You've seen those wheels turn back to the right. These guys definitely battling it out, wanting to make it happen, wanting to battle out for this third spot. Zach Smith, another one of those guys that is runs up front, is able to get to the front and knows how to. Come off a turn forward. 5 laps to go. Do they have enough time to close up to your leader, Grant Thompson? We'll just have to see. Zach Smith, he's worked his way up to Dalton Creech. Does he use the bumper on Dalton though with 4 laps to go? See Chase trying to work his way around. He's there. He's looking. 3 laps to go. Guys in there deep once again. Oh, a little bit of contact. I think Dustin Hardy, Cole Peavy make a little bit of contact right there. I don't know if I do it this late in the race. You see Zach Smith still pressuring Dalton Creech. Dalton not wanting to give up that second spot. See Zach Smith, white flag in the air. Does Zach Smith use the bumper? Not quite able to get there, but Grant Thompson going to come out, and that's going to be your race winner. Dalton Creech, Zach Smith, Chase Spradlin, and Cole Peavy. Oh, Cole Peavy getting dumped right there at the end. Back that up, see what happened right there at the end. Dustin Hardy maybe showing a little bit of displeasure for what happened on the track. And, oh, Trevor Vaden driving into him, maybe a little bit upset. I mean, Cole Peavy made quite a few enemies right there. See Grant Thompson burning it down. See Zach Smith also pulling it over there. He's going to go ahead and stop it right there. But what a drive by these guys. I mean, they did all they did all they could do. Try to catch Grant, and they just could not catch him. I mean, he had the car to beat right there at the end. Dalton Creech, man, leading so much of this race, man. We'll just have to, not how you wanted to end this race, but Zach Smith, we're going to go ahead and bring him in here. He's our 3rd place finisher. Hey, Zach, it's Wayne. You got a copy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Hey, man, well, 3rd place finish, not where you wanted to be. Definitely like you could have drove through the field if you'd had a few more laps and maybe got there and maybe won this thing, but just looked like you may have ran out of time. But I mean, how was the race for you?
It was pretty good. I mean, we dropped to the back just to kind of save some tires. With only 10 of us out here, I figured it was going to go, had a possibility of going the whole way. So I fell to the back. I think at one point I was running not just trying to save tires and started working my way back up through the field and caught that caution. And once we went to pits and took right sides, I knew I could be, a little bit more aggressive and everything. But yeah, it's just, kind of hard to pass. And then it's just a short track. And then I don't know. It's just a little bit aggravating. You'll run people down and they change their line and just kind of mirror drive. And I mean, I understand it's 5 to go, but it just is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's Oxford is a bit of an odd track because of how flat it is, and it's a one line track. You get off that line, and then you get kind of freight trained. But definitely, you could definitely see it as a product on the racetrack. It just people could not pass. They had to try to set it up, and it took them 4 or 5 laps. But you definitely had a good car. Drove up through the field, did what you could.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, uh, we had a good showing. Could have been better. But we'll take what we can get.
Oh yeah. Well, congratulations on that 3rd place finish. But before I let you go, man, any sponsors, anybody out there you want to thank?
Yeah, TPS Racing. We've been working pretty well together, and I think possibly we could have got us a top 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 tonight. Just things just didn't fall our way. But got to thank my wife for letting me be in here and doing this, and That's about it, buddy. Thank y'all for doing everything that y'all do.
Yes, yes, sir. Anytime, man. Well, congratulations on that third place finish, man. You have a good night.
Appreciate it, bud. You too.
No problem. All righty, we're gonna go ahead and bring in our second place finisher, Dalton Creech. See if he's got himself a copy. He did an amazing job though, keeping that thing out front. Hey, Dalton Swale, you got a copy?
I hear you, bud.
Alrighty, well, second place, man, not where you wanted to finish, obviously. You led so much of this race at the beginning, man, and I mean, what happened at the second half? Did the car just didn't feel the same, or what happened?
No, I got screwed by pit road again, man. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I took no fuel and right sides, the same exact thing as Grant, and his jack dropped a second before mine did. It just makes no sense, man. I keep getting screwed on pit road for whatever reason. I don't know what I'm doing differently.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Frustrating.
I seen the same thing. You know, y'all dropped at y'all stopped at the same time, and he seemed to get out a lot quicker. So I'm not too sure. Maybe something on iRacing's part. But I mean, you definitely had the car to beat. But just walk me through those last 20 laps and trying to run down Grant.
Well, he was definitely faster than I was. I think Oxford is such a hard place to pass. If I would have been able to keep him behind me coming out of pit road, he would have stayed back there. I pushed a little too hard after that restart, and kind of wore my right front out just a little bit. I should have just kept my strategy and saved and saved and saved. I probably would have had enough there at the end, but I knew I had guys behind me, and they were coming. So I mean, hindsight's 2020. Hey, I got a good finish. I don't care. I got second place, so I finished in front of Zach, and that's who I need to finish in front of to win the championship right now. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you definitely had a good car, had a good run, man. But just not where you wanted to finish. But congratulations on that second place finish, man. But before I let you go, any sponsors, anybody out there you want to thank?
Yeah, Burns Performance. These setups are awesome. Team 9 Racing TV, man, you're doing a fantastic job. I really appreciate you. Hardy Designs, great dude. We bounce a lot of ideas off of each other, and he's got some really good freaking designs. So if you don't come to DC, go to Hardy, and he'll hook you up. That's that 8 car right there, a good looking 8 car. But and of course, again, my wife. So she lets me do this every week, every couple days. So I appreciate her letting me do this.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, definitely the one you got to shout out, man.
Oh yeah.
But man, like I said, congratulations on second place finish, man. You have a good night, man.
Hey, thank you, buddy. You too.
No problem. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna move on to the main person we want to talk to, which is Grant Thompson, your race winner. See right there on the screen that 54 car. He kept it out front, kept it clean, was able to get the drive that he wanted, get the race that he wanted. Let's go ahead and bring him in here and talk to him. Grant, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Alrighty, man. What a race right there at the end. I mean, didn't seem like you had the car at the beginning, maybe just a little bit of tire saving, and then right there at the end, you just kind of popped out and just ran away with it.
We fired off pretty hard, and I kind of fell back behind Dustin and Dalton right there, just trying to save a little bit, and just kind of see how the racetrack was going to be, and fell back to third, and kind of let them build a gap, and I was just kind of running consistent lap times, not driving too hard, but not slow enough to where I was getting passed, and I mean, yeah, we rolled pretty good right there. I waited till about lap 40 to 50 to pick it up a little bit, and we got to 60 and then to 70, and I was like, all right, I need to see what I can do right here. And I drove Dustin down, got around him, and I was I was catching him slowly but surely every lap, and caution came out right before I got to pass him, and we pitted, and we actually we pitted at the exact same time, and I was able to get out before he was, shockingly, and started on the pole that last restart. Just kind of, I don't say walked away with it, but had a good car. Like I could tell I was faster than everybody behind me, and all I needed to do was hit my marks. But yeah, really good. I mean, the track was gripped up. The sun was out enough to have a little bit of heat on the track, but it was also cooled off to where it was the track was gripped up. So very very happy with the way the car was, and yeah, super happy to bring home another win. I think this is two in a row from Wilkesboro last week. So yeah, pretty good race for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely a really good race. You ran good, like I said, you ran, or like you said, you ran good last week and ran good again this week. So how you feeling points wise? Do you think you got a shot at trying to pull away with this thing, or you still feel like you got a battle?
I still feel like it's going to be a good battle. Like Dalton's pretty high up in points. Zach Smith, my teammate, he's pretty high up in points, and I think it'll be a. I don't really think anybody's going to build up too big of a gap, but I do think it'll be close between the three of us, if not four or five or two more people right there in the mix. So I don't know. I'm going to try to keep this momentum rolling as far as like the next few races come up. I hope we can pick up a couple more wins and run some solid finishes and rack up points. I'm not sure where this will put me at tonight. I hope it'll move me up a couple spots, but yeah, definitely looking forward to hopefully chasing a championship, and I'm looking forward to the racing ahead. And I think we're definitely a contender as far as going after that title for sure.
Oh yeah, well, congratulations on this win, man. Definitely a hard fought one. You drove the wheels off that car. But before we let you go for the night, is there any sponsors out there? Anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank Elite Performance Industries and the whole group over there at EPI. I want to thank Rogers Dabbs Chevrolet Performance Parts for always helping me out. I want to give a huge shout out to my team and teammates, TPS Racing. Huge thanks to Cole, Chase, and Zach for helping me out. And we always give each other pointers and everything. So hopefully we can build up some more momentum as a team and hopefully have some more solid runs this year. And yeah, just super happy to bring home another win for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely look good, man. Well, you go ahead and have you a good night. Like I said before, congratulations on another win.
Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it.
No problem, man. See ya.
See you, man.
Alrighty, I mean, you couldn't ask her nothing else right there. I mean, it's such a good race. Everybody kept it clean, did what they could right there at the end. Um, I mean, you couldn't ask her anything better right there. I mean, it's such a good, clean race. Nobody tried to run over each other or anything like that. So we'll just have to see what next week is gonna be like. Guys definitely are gonna run even harder next week to try to get a win, especially Dalton and Dustin. Those guys are definitely gonna try to run as hard as they can, do what they can. So we'll just have to see how it pans out next week. But huge shout out to Dalton and Dustin. They do an amazing job running this league. Um, couldn't do this without them. They allow me to do this every week, and I'm very proud and happy to be able to do this week in and week out for these guys. A lot going on behind the scenes, so I allow them to, you know, letting me doing this or letting me do this because they got a lot going on. I got a lot going on. And it's just it couldn't do it without them. So just gotta shout those guys out, and I think that's gonna be it for tonight. What a race! What a job from these guys just to keep it that clean and had so many green flag laps. Not, I mean, I believe 3 cautions, so not that bad. Either 2 or 3 cautions, so not that bad of a race. But I think that's gonna be it, and that's gonna be. I think I am gonna call it a night from Team 9 Racing TV. We might stream just a little bit more tonight. Maybe playing something a little bit different other than iRacing, but we'll just have to see. But I think that's gonna be it, and I will catch you guys next week on Monday, possibly.